You're an insurance agent wanting to dive into final expense sales or final expense telesales. You need to know the ABCs so that hopefully you can capitalize and love this newfound career choice. So many folks don't know what they actually need to do before they take the plunge into an industry that's very simple, but yet it's not easy to understand the right order. So we're going to go into the ABCs of what you need to know before you jump into this industry. And before I go into this, my name is Jason. I'm your friend in the industry, and I'm so blessed to partner and recruit and just work shoulder to shoulder with some of the most amazing agents as well as agencies selling life, Medicare, and annuities face to face, but more importantly in the telespace. So free resources for your taking at jasonfinalexpense.com. And I appreciate you joining with me in this content today. I hope it's a blessing to you. So first off, when you're wanting to jump into insurance sales, A is so pivotal. So many people get this wrong. A is actually get licensed. All right. Don't worry about all this noise right now. Go get your license. Don't put anything else in your mind right now because money follows attention. And right now, you need to go get your license because without that little piece of paper, nothing else matters. So if you want to be an insurance agent, whether it's final expense insurance, Medicare insurance, or annuities, it doesn't matter. Go pass your state exam. A is the most important piece of the pie right now. Go get yourself into like ExamFX, a insurance pre-exam course so that you can pass this thing. No big deal. ExamFX, super simple, super inexpensive, and will help you fly through with just power and strength in the exam so you can now get your license. So A is the most important thing. Get yourself actually licensed. And I know it sounds really ridiculous to have to mention that, but so many insurance agents will reach out and ask all these questions when they aren't even licensed yet. So A is the most important part of ABCs. If you're a new insurance agent, A is actually get your license. Now, B is what matters now. If you're licensed, B now needs to be the most important decision that you're going to make in your career. You've got to look at this like a career, a calling. You're stepping into a trade. So B is all about who is your best partner, who is your best ally, like what we are here at jasonfinalexpense.com. Who's going to mentor you? Who's going to make a way in final expense telesales or even face-to-face insurance sales? You need to make sure that you've vetted your trainer. You've got to make sure that you've vetted who is going to be training you. Are they a $1 million roundtable producer themselves? Understand success breeds success. And if you don't have someone mentoring you, how can they make a way for you when they haven't sold a piece of insurance in heaven knows how long? Having a powerful mentor is very pivotal to you finding profitability. So A is actually get licensed. B is who is the best mentor for you to make the way in this career. If you want to make the wealth, you want to learn the easy way, not through the school of hard knocks. You got to look at this, like I said, as a trade. This is something like being an electrician. You don't have to go to college to be an electrician, but you got to have somebody who can say, don't touch that or you're going to spark off. It's not going to be good. All right. You want to last in this business? Learn the easier way. Now, the business is not going to be easy at first. It's a lot of dials. It's a lot of door knocking. If you're a face-to-face insurance agent, whether it's selling annuities or Medicare or a bunch of life insurance like what we do here, you've got to be ready to embrace the pain. Without pain, there's no profitability, but it's not as painful if you've got a powerful mentor who can really spend the time to invest into your career. I was very blessed in my career to have a powerful mentor that really made a powerful way for me to find profitability when I was just a telesales guy, right? I didn't know the insurance world when I first jumped in, and I'm very grateful to him. And I hope you find that same value in whoever your mentor is. You've got to have the right fit. Who's the best fit for you? This is just like a marriage. You got to look at it like a work marriage. You've got to be committed to the business or the business can beat you up. You got to be ready to hang with it in the good times or in the bad times because you're going to have these moments of hero to zero in your career. You've got to keep going. You've got to continue. If it's a final expense telesales call, if you're a face-to-face insurance agent, you've got to continue to the next appointment when you actually don't always feel like it because the other person told you to go eat something that wasn't cake. All right. You got to be ready when you're told to go someplace that's not heaven. They're telling you to go somewhere. You've got to keep going. You've got to be persistent. You've got to be powerfully resistant to these feelings that you may have of, oh, they didn't feel good. I'm going to stop. Fight or flight. You've got to have a whole lot of fight in you, not the flight, because too many people will kind of flitter away at the next glittering object of, oh, it's going to be easier to sell X, Y, or Z. Zero in on heavy work. You can work through a lot of things, but action will fix your problems. Go to the next sales call. Don't call it quits. Have a powerful mentor who can make a way for you and give you some perspective when you've got these days where you're definitely underpaid. You're going to have days where you're overpaid. Those will come when you keep bringing the best of you, not the rest of you, to the sales calls. So make sure that you've got the best fit. B is so pivotal. Just like choosing a marriage partner, you've got to have a good ally and asset and good levels of commitment before you put the ring on the old finger. If you're actually licensed, A, now find the best fit, the best agency. Who's going to spend countless hours investing into you? Who's going to pick up your phone calls when you need them the most? Be careful, my friends. Make sure that you've got an agency that knows how to respond to you. If they're one that says, hey, give us your information and we'll get back with you when we feel like it, well, they're probably not going to be there when you need them the most. Or if you have to book a Calendly to talk to them, be careful. You want to make sure that you've got mentors who can make the time for you so that you can get everything that you truly deserve out of this industry. Look at the business like it's the simplest hard work you've ever been involved with in your life, but you're going to have to hustle when you're brand new. It's for sure. You're going to get hurt by a tiny little chargeback that's going to kind of take your belief away. Belief's the backbone of this business. You got to have mentors who can breathe life into you in the life insurance industry. It's phenomenally negative, but it's also powerfully positive when you take care of another person through the products that you sell, solving problems, not pushing products. So find the best agency who can spend countless hours into you getting everything out of this industry that you need. Look at our agent interviews and testimonials up here. That's very important for you when you're deciding who is going to train you. You want to make sure that they've trained other people successfully so that you don't fall by the wayside and become a statistic in an industry that eats up 90% of the agent force. Find the best partner before you proceed here. Now that you've got B handled, you found the best partner, whether it's our agency or another agency. Now you've got to focus on the capitalization. All right. 100% of nothing is nothing. And I'm not saying to start out at 45% or 50 or 60% compensation. That's no good at all. But you've got to be in a place that you can capitalize. Are you getting a good handshake? Are they helping you get good compensation, helping you capitalize so that you can become a top producer? It's so important that you get paid for sure. You want to stay in this business. This isn't charity. It's a career, but you've got to put the best of yourself into this business. A, actually get licensed. B, find the best partner that will help you get the greatness that you desire. And then C, you've got to just capitalize and capitalize and capitalize by getting paid great comp, but having somebody that's going to help you and support you so that you can find success. If you need any resources or good work, family, or even just a conversation, reach out at jasonfinalexpense.com. Promise I will personally connect with you as well. I appreciate you watching, and I hope this helps you along your journey. And for pre-exam courses, check ExamFX out. They don't pay me a dime to tell you that. Have a great day, and you've got what it takes. See you soon.